In this video, we are going to see what is New Historicism and welcome to New Historicism is a literary theory based on the idea that literature should be studied and interpreted within the context of both the history of the author and the history of the critic. Based on the literary criticism of Stephen Greenblatt and influenced by the philosophy of Michel Foucault, New Historicism acknowledges not only that a work of literature is influenced by its author's times and circumstances, but that the critic's response to that work is also influenced by his environment, beliefs, and prejudices. A new historicist looks at literature in a wider historical context, examining both how the writer's times affected the work and how the work reflects the writer's times, in turn recognizing that current cultural contexts color that critic's conclusions. For example, when studying Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice, one always comes to the question of whether the play shows Shakespeare to be anti-Semitic. The new historicist recognizes that this isn't a simple yes or no answer that can be teased out by studying the text. This work must be judged in the context in which it was written. In turn, cultural history can be revealed by studying the work, especially, say new historicists, by studying the use and dispersion of power and the marginalization of social classes within the work. Studying the history reveals more about the text. Studying the text reveals more about the history. The new historicist also acknowledges that his examination of literature is tainted by his own culture and environment. The very fact that we ask whether Shakespeare was anti-Semitic, a question that wouldn't have been considered important a century ago, reveals how our study of Shakespeare is affected by our civilization. New historicism, then, underscores the impermanence of literary criticism. Current literary criticism is affected by and reveals the beliefs of our times, in the same way that literature reflects and is reflected by its own historical contexts. New historicism acknowledges and embraces the idea that, as times change, so will our understanding of great literature.
உங்களுக்கு இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள். நம்ம சேனலுக்கு நீங்கள் புதுசாக இருந்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ண மறந்துடாதீங்க. கூடவே வர பெல் ஐக்கானை வந்து கிளிக் பண்ணுங்கள். அப்போ தான் நம்ம அப்டேட் பண்ணுற வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு நோட்டிஃபிகேஷனாக வந்து சேரும். இன்னொரு வீடியோவில் நான் உங்களை வந்து மீட் பண்ணுறேன் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். தேங்க்யூ.